Hello guys, welcome back to my channel and happy 2017. This will be my first video of the new year. I hope you all had a lovely Christmas and New Year. I thought I would start off the new year with a makeup collection. I haven't done an updated makeup collection in the longest time, so I thought, as it's probably the most highly requested video ever, that should be what I should start the year off with. Disclaimer, as always, makeup is my job. I'm a hairdresser and a makeup artist, so I do have a lot more than I necessarily would use on myself. I have products that I don't even use on myself because I stick to sort of using them on brides and stuff, so please bear that in mind when you see my collection. It's not the biggest on YouTube by any stretch, but it's bigger than it would be for me just on my own. So that being said, I will jump straight into my collection. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this type of video, give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments if there's anything else you guys want to see. So I'll get straight on and show you my collection. So this is my general overview of my desk. It's not completely tidy because I only have a limited space to work with, but this is what we've got. These are obviously the IKEA Alex drawers, and that's the Linman tabletop, and on the back I've got two legs because it overhangs a little bit. I've left a little gap there because my plugs are that side and otherwise I can't plug anything in. On this side here, that's all my tax stuff, so I'm not going to go through that because it's not of any relevance to any of you. This is the side that is my makeup, and then obviously in the drawers. So starting here, I have, these are just some random little copper pins and clips and stuff like that. This here is a first anniversary present from a friend of mine, which sits on my desk, and it's just got happy first anniversary and our name and a little button heart, which is so cute. I absolutely love that. I've got my Garnier, I've got my Garnier micellar water, my Mario Badescu rose water spray. In this little thing at the back is a load of cotton rounds. And then here I've got my brushes that I use for myself. So these are literally my face brushes, eye brushes, everything's in there. I've got some eyelash curlers, I've got some tweezers on the side as well. Those are my kind of go-to brushes which I use on myself on a regular basis. So moving across, I have my Muji drawers. Now these are actually two drawer sets. So I've got three two-drawer sets of these. So on the top here, this is a little jar I got from, I think I got it from the range, and it's just got a heart on it, and I keep all my beauty sponges in here just because I think it's kind of a pretty way of storing them, and because it's kind of not frosted but pleated, it doesn't show if they're dirty. I've got my iconic London illuminator just because it had nowhere to live, so it sits up here. This is currently my favourite thing. I've only just got it, but it is insanely good. I love it so much. And then I've got this little side up here that says break the rules. This is actually from Kiki K in Australia. My brother's wife bought me it, and I've got loads of different cards that can slot in there with like different quotes and stuff on. The back I've got a Makeup Revolution brush cleaner, and then just some other bits hiding around the back. I've also got my Nivea for Men aftershave balm, things like that, which just have nowhere to live, so they sit at the back up there. So on to my first drawer. This is my most used lip products drawer. Like I said, this isn't the tidiest thing in the world, but I'm guessing you can probably tell nude lips are my thing. So I'll just run through a few of my favourite things. I'll do that through the whole video because otherwise we'll be here all day if I go through everything. This one I'm absolutely loving at the minute. It's the Milani Amore Matte Lip Cream in the shade Adorable. It's a beautiful nude colour. I've got a couple of the Jeffree Star liquid lipsticks in here, which I really like. The Sexy Mother Pucker lipstick from Soap & Glory, really like that one. And then a couple of lip glosses as well. This lip gloss I've been loving recently. It's the L'Oreal Extreme Resist lip gloss in the shade 507. And that is a beautiful lip gloss. And then a couple of the lip pencils I use on a regular basis as well. I've got a Primark one in there, L'Oreal one, I've got an Essence one, just a few that I kind of reach for a lot. They live in the side there as well. I'm going to try and take the swatch off my hand because it's going to annoy me the whole video. So next drawer down is my, to be honest, this isn't a drawer that I actually use all that much, but it's just a way that they were housed, and it's kind of my single, like these are all L'Oreal colour tattoos. I've got a couple of the Benefit, what are these? They're like cream shadows. I don't even know if they make them anymore. I love them, but they're starting to dry out, so I'm going to have to get rid of those at some stage. I've got a couple of the Barry M glitters in there. Just some random things like that. I've got a Maybelline gel liner, which doesn't actually live in there, but that's just kind of a thing of single eyeshadows that I did used to reach for a lot, but to be honest, I might switch that out because I haven't been using them very much recently. The next drawer down is liners and stuff. This is where that Maybelline liner should live. I've got 3 duo lash glues. I've no idea why I've got 3, probably because I lose them and then keep buying more. An e.l.f. eye refresh, which is just a really nice roll-on for your eyes, which doesn't really do anything, but I've got a couple of Soap & Glory liners in there, an Ico liner, a few liquid liners. That's the Benefit Their Real liner, which I absolutely love. A couple of gel liners. This one is crap. I'm going to get rid of it. It's just a Rimmel one. It's not very good. A Revlon dark lash glue, and just a couple of mascaras that I'm using a lot recently. This is the Soap & Glory Thick and Fast mascara and the Rimmel Lash Accelerator Endless. The next drawer down is my brow drawer. Again, I'm going to whiz through this because, to be honest, there's one product we all know I love. My Soap & Glory Archery isn't actually in here, it's in my handbag, but that's the one I use all the time. My Dip Brow Lives in here. These I adore. These are the NYX brow mascaras. I mentioned them in a haul recently and they're amazing. I absolutely love those. Just a few random like brow pomade, brow powders, things like that live in this drawer. The next drawer down is powders and stuff like that, which I use again on a really regular basis. This whole set is more stuff that I use on a more regular basis than what lives in the other drawers, but it does get switched out a lot. At the back I've got my Kate for Rimmel contour set, which I love. My New Look Bronze Face Powder, which I'll mention in a haul soon, and it is amazing. The number 7 translucent powder, that's a really good dupe for the Secret Brightening Powder by Laura Mercier. Sleek blush, a Sigma blush, just a few random bits in there. Then the bottom drawer of this one is a foundation and concealer and primer and such like drawer. So in here I've got a few of the Healthy Mix foundations. I love these for a daily basis because they're really lightweight. I've got the LA Girl Pro Conceal in Toast for contouring. I've got the Dream Satin Liquid in here, which I never even use. I'm probably going to get rid of that. Clinique 2-in-1 Beyond Perfecting, and that's probably a true match, I expect. Yeah, true match. Rimmel Fix and Perfect Pore Minimizer, best drugstore like pore minimizing primer for really, really cheap. And the Maybelline Age Eraser, which is like my go-to daily concealer. So that is everything on this side, which is like my daily go-to makeup. So now I'll move on to the drawers. So this top drawer is my lip products drawer. Again, obviously, as you can see, I'm not going to go through all of these because it would just take me forever and a day. In this front one, I've mainly got like matte liquid lipsticks, which I reach for quite a lot. I've got some of the new Look ones, which again, I'll talk about soon, which are out of this world. The packaging is good, the formula is good, everything about them is wonderful. I've got Matte Me by Sleek. I've got a New Look old packaging in there. I've got some NYX soft matte lip creams, that kind of thing. On this side is more like traditional lipsticks, just a complete hodgepodge. There's no rhyme or reason to any of it. There's just all random different ones in there. Because they fit quite nice all stood up. Then I've got a bunch of the Colourburst crayons and the Bourjois colour crayons at the back there. Some Makeup Revolution lip lacquer things. A few lip balms, lip pencils in the front, in that one. And some lip glosses at the back, and then, to be honest, right at the very back there's some more Revlon balm stain things, which when everyone loved them I bought the whole lot and then I don't even use them, so they live at the back of there. In this next drawer, this is not my favourite drawer. This has kind of got nothing in it. It's a bit mishmashy. I've just got a few loose eyeshadows and things like that. At the front here I've got the Makeup Revolution foiled shadows, which are really, really nice. The rose gold one, which is this one here, is a really, really lovely, is a lovely colour, if that's going to focus. But those go on really nicely, so I do like those. I've got a few pigments in the front. These pigments haven't even opened, so that's ridiculous. And then I've got a load of sort of spare mascaras that I don't reach for that often. And then at the back, I've got a few like fixing stuff, eye primers. I've got a mini Urban Decay primer potion. I've got a mini the balm, put a lid on it, things like that, and some extra glue there. Some highlighting crayons from Primark, which I just don't reach for. That's quite a good product, the glitter liner from Collection. But generally this is a drawer that I don't really go into that much. So this next drawer is my highlighting and contouring drawer, which I really enjoy, / blush. So in here there's a few of my real favourite things. At the back we've got the Revolution Pro Illuminate, which I absolutely love. Really, really like this as a drugstore highlight. These are more sort of drugstore. These are all like Makeup Revolution and Freedom and MUA, things like that. They live in their Makeup Revolution as well. Then we've got bronzers in the front here. That is the L'Oreal Infallible Sculpt, which I never use. I did try it. Don't like cream contouring. This Kiko bronzer is really, really nice. That's just one of their standard fusion bronzers. This I love. This is the MAC Antonio Lopez palette. It's got a bronzer, a blush and a highlight, and they're all really nice products, but I try not to use it that much because it is limited edition. So yeah, that's that one. I've got my Bourjois Chocolate Soleil, which I use a ton, and my Too Faced Bronze and Poreless I use loads as well. Then over here is all kind of highlighty products. This is like my favorite bit. I love highlighting, as you probably know. Sleek Solstice palette, everybody knows it, everybody loves it. Then we've got a sleek blush at the back, Makeup Revolution Blushing Heart, Anastasia So Hollywood, one of my favorites, Becca Opal, another one of my favorites. Absolutely love this highlight so much. Then another Revolution one, and then two of the Kiko water eyeshadows, again, which I've mentioned previously. Then at the back, we've got Kick-Ass Retouch Powder, Makeup Revolution powder, and again, some more highlights sat in here as well. This is just kind of a hodgepodge of highlights, bronzers, blushes, things like that. This one here deserves a mention, Benefit What's Up. I do like it, but I just don't like the way it applies. So has anyone got any tips for that one? Because I love the product, don't like the way I have to put it on. So in this next drawer, this is my foundation and priming drawer. So if it can focus for a minute there. In this side, I've got all primers. I've got a bunch of different primers. I'm really into primers, especially if they say pore minimizing or anything like that. A few of my favorites in here, I've got the Professional, which I love as always. I've got a couple of those on the go because if I run out of Professional, I will probably cry. Dr. Brandt Pores No More, do like it, but if my skin's a bit dry, I can't wear it because it's too drying. Airbrush Away, I absolutely adore. That's like my go-to day-to-day primer at the minute. Then over this side, I've got a bunch of different foundations. Again, I'm not gonna go through all of them. L'Oreal's, these are Rimmel. This is the new Look Stick Foundation, which is really good. The LA Girl Pro Coverage, the dupe of the, what's it called? Makeup Forever one, really, really good foundation. EX1, which I love. Yeah, just a bunch of different foundations in there. This, the Estee Lauder Double Wear Camouflage, best concealer ever. This is more of a concealer than a full foundation, but it honestly is amazing. It's so bulletproof. And then I've got a couple of cushion foundations at the back there. A few sort of random like strobing creams and things. A few setting powders. There's the Banana Dreams one, a high definition one down there. Concealers in this side, again, loads that I love. The L'Oreal True Match, but I'm going to use it up in probably about 2 days. Maybelline Fit Me, I love. The Radiance Reveal from Bourjois, adore that as well. Loads of concealers that I love. And then down here, I've just got a couple of what are they called? What even are these? I do really like these, but I don't reach for them that much. They are the Revlon Photo Ready Skin Lights. They're just like face illuminators, basically. And in the corner here, I've got a Revolution Photo Ready primer that didn't fit anywhere else. So that's my primer drawer. Then in the bottom drawer is lashes. It's completely empty because all my lashes, I'll just move that one down a bit. All my lashes are actually in the house at the minute still. I haven't sorted out my lash drawer yet. So I've got a bunch of lashes on stockpile for clients and stuff, which I need to move over here. All I've got in here at the moment is some individuals, a couple of pairs of Demi Wispies, and then my Lash House UK ones as well. So that is really, really empty, that drawer, but it will be full soon. So moving on to this side, this top drawer here is just all my diaries and stuff. This is all work stuff. This is completely unexciting. And this drawer, again, not beauty related, a load of sunglasses in here. And my 2 Key Australia ones are at the front here. Those are the crispy ones and those are the Desi ones. Love them both. Then this drawer is hell. So this, as you can see, is my palette drawer. Now, I do not know a way to sort these out and make them neat and tidy. I've tried, obviously, letter organisers, but it's not big enough. I've got too many in here. I started to stack them sort of that way, but they all just slide around. Oh, see, there's one on the bottom that's going to piss me off. They all sort of slide around and
just end up at the bottom and then I don't reach for them and then they got forgotten about, which is just wasteful. It really, yeah, bugs me. So I've got a bunch of different palettes in here. Some of my absolute favourites are these two, Modern Renaissance Tartlet in Bloom, absolutely bomb. This sleek highlighting palette doesn't get talked about because everyone talks about the Solstice palette, but it's absolutely stunning. It's their Precious Metals palette. I really like that. It should probably be in my highlighting drawer, really. I've got a couple of MAC palettes at the front there, loads of Makeup Revolution palettes. My Smashbox Full Exposure, which I've kind of forgotten about, but I really used to love this palette. I used to dip into this a lot. It's got a really nice combination of neutrals. Yeah, my Too Faced Bonjour Bronzer Jobber, that's really nice as well. Again, don't use it a lot, but I probably should use it more than I do. Yeah, just a bunch of different ones. I've got the Naked palettes at the back there, and to be honest with you, I never reach for these anymore. I'm thinking I need to do a declutter, I think. Oh, I've got the Nude Tude back there as well. Yeah, basically I've got a load of palettes that I forget about and that I don't ever use, so I think I might do a bit of a declutter. I'm not sure yet. I don't know if I can part with some of them because I love palettes. It's like my favourite thing, but I have too many in this drawer. Then this next drawer down is just a real mishmash again. So in here is all stuff I've either not used, due to try, or I'm giving away or saving for a giveaway. So I've got a E25 blending brush, which is still in its little packet. I've got some Dr. Lip nipple balm for lips, which I haven't even opened yet. A Gerard Cosmetic lipstick, which I'm going to give away. Maybelline mascaras, which I haven't opened yet. They're kind of on stockpile. Some more Real Technique sponges because I need some at all times. These were only $7.99 for 2 from TK Maxx as well. What a bargain. I've got some Body Shop eye makeup remover. I've got what's this, First Aid Beauty cleanser. Basically it's a load of stuff that I've either received or had as samples or whatever that I just haven't dipped into yet, or new stuff that I need to talk about or anything like that. So there's a load of random bits in there. Then this big packet at the back you would have seen me talk about before. It's my Halloween makeup kit. I put it at the back there because I have nowhere really to keep it. It just all lives in there on its own and waits for Halloween every year. Then this last drawer here is totally unexciting. It's just a few random nail bits because I do nails as well. I've got some gel polishes in there, I've got some acetone, I've got some nail tips, nail form, things like that. Just random bits which I know I need at some stage. So that is my general overview of my makeup collection. It's not the tidiest or the neatest that you've probably seen on YouTube, but I thought I would share it with you because it's always really highly requested. If there's anything specific you want to see, like actually in detail, let me know in the comments and I'll try and do it for you. But until then, I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.